Okay, guys, let's talk about the next step with our writing. We have done our planning. The last video I recorded was about introductions. So we have all these, I have 3 different options here for my place essay. And now I'm going to go and I'm going to start drafting. I'll work on conclusions next, but I really want to start drafting. And if you have planned out real well right here and you have these, and we know we want 2 to 3 sentences for each one of these bullets. We have our claim up here. This part should be really easy to just draft it and get all this filled in. So I have my place introductions options. So I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to choose one of these and I'm going to go ahead and write it out and then show you what to do next. Okay, so I've written my introduction. I decided to go with the first one that I tried, the Amazing Facts one. So I'm just going to put these others aside, and I wrote out my Lake Tahoe millions of introduction. Millions of interested tourists visit beautiful locations all around our country each year. Some like the beach, others enjoy theme parks, and many take trips to the mountains. Of all the places I've been, Lake Tahoe is my favorite. I have wonderful memories from there. Okay, now you can see I have wonderful memories from there. I just pull a part of this. Lake Tahoe is by far one of the best places I've been that holds wonderful memories. I might go in and edit it one more time or revise it one more time to make some changes, but this is what I'm going to work with now. All right, next is my next paragraph. And remember, I've already got my transition and my main idea sentence by starting out by doing my plan this way. So I'm just going to start out with indeed. Forgive my cursive handwriting, but I can do it faster. Indeed, comma, Lake Tahoe is one of the most, skipping lines, beautiful spots in the U.S. Okay, now it's important for me to start writing 2 to 3 sentences about majestic mountains. So here's my first sentence. The majestic mountains surround the lake and provide a breathtaking pause this. Sorry, to get more paper. I only want to write on the fronts. It'll be easier if I just write on the front of each page. So now I'm using the golden rule of writing too. So remember, you've got to think about it. You've got to write about it. And then you've got to go back and reread what you wrote all the time, over and over and over. So I'm going to go back to this paragraph because I had to pause there. Indeed, Lake Tahoe is one of the most beautiful spots in the U.S. The majestic mountains surround the lake and provide a breathtaking backdrop. Let me do that, backdrop to the lake. Lowercase, it's not a, if I'm saying Lake Tahoe, I capitalize it, but it's just a general lake, so it's lowercase. Backdrop to the lake. Okay, breathtaking backdrop to the lake. Next, I think I'll write about the top or tips of the mountains are capped with snow year round. That means all year long. All year long. Now I've got 2 sentences. So I'm going to go on into the clear blue and green lakes. Okay, just or nestled. Let me do this. Nestled below the mountains. Okay, I'm going to pause it and I'll keep on writing and then I'll show you what I come up with. Okay, so I think I left y'all off at nestled below the mountains. So I'm going to go back up here. And I'm just writing now about the clear blue-green lake. Nestled below the mountains lies the clearest lake I've ever seen. The blue-green water changes colors dramatically as the lake gets deeper and deeper. I used a simile here. It is like a gigantic jewel stuck in the ground. I remember stepping onto the sandy shore and putting my feet into the water. It was amazing. Okay, the next thing I'm going to write about the fancy hotel. Okay, so you see how easy this is once we have our organization. We just look at our bullet and write a few sentences about it. Look at the next bullet, make sure it connects, but then write a few sentences about it. Next, I would write about the fancy hotel. And I also put my memory in there. I remember stepping onto the sandy beach. That was my memory from that section. Now, the next one I would write about, I'd indent and write about this paragraph. Not only is Lake Tahoe beautiful, but it is also a wonderful place to relax. And then I'd write 2 to 3 sentences about each one of these things. And then here's my conclusion. Obviously, use a transition. Lake Tahoe is a one-of-a-kind place to visit. The memories I have from there are ones to cherish. You might want to head there soon. Okay, and inside this, I'd make sure that I did that. I will get this finished up writing, and I will show you another video tomorrow with the finished product. We also need to move on to activities. I don't think that y'all need me to do a video about every single one of these types. I have revealed the activity claims on the wall. You have activity claims in your binder on that yellow sheet as well. I'm going to give you one more sheet today. You should have gotten this expository checklist. The only thing I wish I had put on here is like your 2 to 3 sentences for each one of your bullets, and actually Miss Yateman pulled this together and we worked on it. So expository checklist, do a clear and interesting claim that answers the prompt. So this is like after you're finished, okay? So when you finish with this step, you've got it all written, pull this out, and I laminated it for you so you could use your dry erase marker and then just clean it off for the next one. And at the end of every paper you write, get this thing out. Did I do a clear and interesting claim that answers the prompt? Okay, well, the prompt was write about a time or write about a place that holds special memories for you. So check that off the list. And I would like to add in there, you need a good lead. Okay, so you might even take your dry erase marker and write lead, like a hook. Okay, you've got to get that reader hooked in. Do you have that? Okay. Do you introduce your reason with a transition? Okay, so here's indeed. That's my transition. Does your reason support your claim? Does this support your claim? Did you prove it? Did you do your 3 bullets and 2 to 3 sentences using dance? And then the literary device, remember I used a simile. Same thing for reason 2. Same 3 steps, okay? And then in conclusion, does your conclusion conclude? Do you have a concluding transition? Obviously, I have my transition there. And did you restate your claim in an interesting way? Lake Tahoe is one of a kind place to visit. The memories, so connecting to memories here, I have from there and are ones to cherish. You might want to head there soon. Okay, so keep working on drafts of things, keep working on plans of things, move through writing. If you finish one, turn it in, do another. We're building a portfolio of writing, guys, and I'll be pulling and have you give me your best for a major grade. Have a good day.